Whether you call this country fried steak, chicken fried steak. Let me get 2 of them with extra gravy and a sweet tea and a roll on the side. We got about 4 cube steaks, all right? So, cube steaks, they pretty tough. So you gotta get them tenderized first. Now you can either tenderize them with like a meat tenderizer, or what we're gonna do is marinate them so that way you get more flavor in this too. So go ahead and drop these into a bowl. We're gonna come in with some hot sauce. Now, hot sauce got acid in it, so it's gonna end up breaking down some of these fibers in the meat, all right? That's gonna help tenderize it. Come in with some Tony's, black pepper, little onion powder, and we're gonna come through with some garlic powder. Now we're gonna come through with some mustard. I got some jalapeno mustard just for a little slight pinch of a kick, just a little bit. And also with mustard, it got similar properties. So like the acid that's in the mustard is gonna help to break down everything. And then we come through with some buttermilk. So I say about like enough to cover the steaks. Then now to help bind everything together, go ahead and crack us in 2 eggs. Go ahead and get up in here and we're gonna work everything around. It's gonna get a little bit messy, but that's the point. So let this hang out in the fridge for about an hour or 2 after you saran wrap. So we're gonna make a dry batter, all right? So come through with some cornstarch. Cornstarch is gonna help to make this batter nice and crispy. Go ahead and get you some all-purpose flour. Now we're gonna be double breading this, so I'm gonna suggest that you use a decent amount. Same season that we used on the steak, we're gonna use in this dry batter. Now, only thing, we're gonna add a little smoked paprika, that's it. Boom. Put that cube steak on in there. All right, back into that wet batter. Then repeat. Go ahead, just shake this up real quick. Go ahead, dig that on out. Shake off any excess. And then we're just gonna set this on a wire rack. And what that's gonna do is allow that bread to really stick and make this nice and crispy. Repeat that until you finish all your other steaks. We're gonna let this sit for about a good 10, 15 minutes, just so that way we can let this get nice and crispy. Between my 2 cookbooks from my Kitchen Culture series, I got you covered. This is the OG, this is my new one, the New Southern Table. I got you covered for all things big back and some more. Let's get back to it though. All right, so now I was taught this little trick, when I was learning to cook, right? So grandma told me, you take some of that extra flour. Now I know some people use water to test the oil, which again, how you do it is your business, but I'm not finna do that. Water and oil don't mix. So, you get popped with the grease, that's kind of crazy. So go ahead, take that cube steak, lay that thing on in like that. And I'm gonna suggest you do this in batches because you don't wanna overcrowd your skillet. So we're gonna go 2 at a time. Fry them up till they're nice and golden brown. It's probably gonna take you about a good 5 to 7 minutes each side. All right, we got that steak nice and crispy how we want it. Let's set it aside on a wire rack to drain. All right, so now we're gonna make our gravy. Look, all we're gonna do, so come in, 2 tablespoons some unsalted butter. Just go ahead and melt that down real quick. It's about 2 tablespoons-ish of some all-purpose flour. Let's go ahead and work that all in together real quick. We don't wanna let this brown. Once you got everything working together, let's go ahead and add our heavy cream, or if you got half and half, either way. I like mine a little thicker, so we're gonna add about 2 cups worth. All right, so let's work this all around. Add some hoochie sauce on in. Pretty similar to how we seasoned up the cube steak. We're gonna come through with some onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder. All right, reduce this temp down to low too. We're gonna add in a little bit of nature seasoning. And then we're gonna add some black pepper on in. And there is our gravy. Now, if you wanna thin this out, just add a little milk to the mix, and then you're ready. Oh, yes, Lord. Come on.